What's cracking, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Pet Shop Boys from their 1999 album Nightlife. Thank you again to Seb. And the next track is the amusingly titled Happiness is an Option, which I suppose is better than other scenarios in which happiness is entirely precluded or impossible, but it's also amusing in the sense that if it's an option, why would you choose anything else in terms of an outcome or a situation? So yeah, I need to hear more, and I'm intrigued by the title, but yes, if happiness is an option, what are the other options, if not unhappiness or a more mixed emotional feeling? So let's see what I can follow on a first listen. This is Pet Shop Boys, the song is Happiness is an Option, and it's from their 1999 album Nightlife.
It is not easy.
That's cool. Okay, number one, major R&B vibes, and I guess I would say the overall feel of the track is somewhere between like R&B and trip hop. I'll also say, it's not the first time we've heard Neil do like rhymed spoken word type vocals. In fact, not only on Bilingual was that the case in a couple songs. I think there was one beforehand, maybe one of the non-album tunes before we got the Bilingual. Because I just remember someone saying, like, this is kind of a foreshadowing of what Neil will start doing more often on the next album and beyond. And this, in this case, it's like whispered. It's, like breathy, kind of under his breath, rhymed spoken word vocals. And yeah, like, the song I think is like profound and maybe even on multiple scales. And even though it was amusing to me in advance, I quickly got a sense of the idea of like, we can choose not to go to war within ourselves, between each other, maybe even on a larger scale. So the idea of, it comes down to these dichotomies, or, is like, pleasure, or I forget exactly what the pairings of words were, but the idea that like, we can act impulsively, or we can act with, attitudes that are, selfish, or, hostile, or happiness is an option. We don't have, like, I don't have to win. We don't have to have this battle. And in that regard, you don't have to lose. Happiness is an option, but we just have to make those kind of choices. And I think he's also saying that with time, with greater experience, the ability to see that and to make choices that can lead to greater happiness for yourself, for someone else interacting with you, maybe even for society or the world on a larger level, these are choices that can be made, but they become more apparent, and the wisdom to see them becomes more clear with greater experience. So that's what it seemed to be. Certainly a tune that I thought was very cool sonically, and those backing vocals, it was like Pet Shop Boys, like featuring Destiny's Child or something. I really did enjoy the sonics for that. So great vocals from Neil, and of course we do get some of his sung vocals too. It's not just those spoken word vocals, but also great backing vocals on that one with a lot of soul. So yeah, like an R&B soul trip hop sort of vibe overall. Definitely very fond of that one. Do let me know what you think, and Luca and I will see you next time. Peace.